Good morning, Vietnam. Hello, everybody. Good morning. I want to reiterate the catalyst that we have if we have anyone new here. This is it. July 28th to 29th, we have the Medicare meeting going on. And this is going to decide, to my understanding, whether Medicare is going to cover Saphyr. Now, this is as simple as it gets in regards to it being a catalyst if it were to happen and go through. That's as simple as it gets, right? Price doesn't care about it today. Okay. We didn't expect it to, right? We did. When there's good news, we go down. When there's no news or bad news, we go up, right? That's just what we're dealing with. But the fact is, when we're going down, I know you've heard the same spiel a while. I know, and I also do want to talk about potential reversal. Let me make sure my brightness is all the way up. Cannot even see. No, okay, my eyes just don't work. But there may be a potential reversal, everybody. Hello, I know you're tired of me saying this. I know you're probably tired of hearing this. But there actually is a little bit more hope than you would think right now. A lot of people, I was scrolling through the Weeble comment section for God knows why, right? I don't know why I do that, but the sentiment is very bearish right now. Like, a lot of people are thinking we're going down to fives and 440s, and it's just, as I say, we can do that, but right now it's not looking horrible. I think that's, of course, if high growth gets decimated, we're going to get decimated as well. But if you look at this, the chart's not looking as bad as you'd think it is. On the 4-hourly, we just got the bullish crossover on the stochastic indicator, and we're actually still bullish on the 4-hourly Supertrend, and that's actually key. That's probably one of that. I always say the four most important indicators for the direction or for the SAR and Supertrend is the 4-hourly and the daily. Two on the 4-hourly, 2 on the daily. We're bullish on the 4-hourly. We're holding that support barely. 5. We got to hold above 586, and we are oversold though. We are in buy territory in the 4-hourly stochastic indicator. If you look at the RSI, you're getting similar readings, right? 42. You're not in like buy everything now life savings, but you're pretty oversold. So I don't think the chart and the technicals are looking horrible right now. I don't know if it's more likely that we go up or down from here. That's just, I mean, honestly, it's just dependent on high growth, okay? And you guys know high growth I'm scared about. I love BioNano's fundamentals. Technicals are not bad for BioNano. Midterm, I mean, they're not even that bad short term, in my opinion. But obviously, okay, we'll see how this ages, right? We could easily go down, right? But anyways, yeah, what's the plan for today? Well, the plan for today, what the heck? What the heck? Wait, what is this? Is this a glitch? we just went up 5 cents there, like that. What's that's got to be a glitch. That's got to be a glitch. Oh yeah, and there was a news piece today. Here we got 3 minutes to the open here. Oh no, it's not. Wait, what? Did they remove it? What? Did you guys see the news today? It was about AMs. It was about the top held stocks by millennials and Gen Z, and we were like. And everybody sold out BNGO, so we went way down from 27 to 47 or something. Did anyone see that? It looks like they removed that, or maybe they just don't have it on the Weeble desktop for some reason. I don't know. I saw that on my phone. Yes, I did have a good weekend, my friend. Thank you for asking. Thank you so much, Boomstick Cal. Good morning, my friends. Jake, the plan is all in BNGO. The plan B, there is no plan B. Exactly. That's the plan. My friends, you want to know the plan? YOLO everything in BNGO. Simple as it gets, right? Simple as it gets. All right, if we have any boomers here that don't understand the joke, that's fine. But we're joking, but we're all at the same time. We're also I'm literally in BNGO 100%. So I guess you could call that a YOLO, but I'm holding for years, so it's not really a YOLO. Brandon, value stocks are overbought. Growth stocks are oversold. Yes, it will not be long before the money comes back into the growth stocks. Yes. I hope so. I hope you're right. I've been thinking that for a while. Even if we drop to 4, I'm loading the boat. I know, me too. I'm ready to load the boat. And we got 50 seconds to the open. I can only buy 723 shares right now, maximum. And I'm ready to load. What I'm honestly, one scenario is that the market doesn't do too well, because you guys know my whole thing on the market, right? If the market were to not do too well and UVXY does well, right? I just picked up 20 extra shares of UVXY on Friday, and that's my hedge and my risk management plus a swing trade, to be honest with you, and sort of a hedge on the markets. If that were to do well and go up 50% or 30% in a market correction scenario, dude, you know exactly where all those profits are going. Straight back in the BNGO, baby. As simple as it gets, man. Just right back in, averaging down. If we are going to go down lower, I'm averaging down. I'm not leaving it. I'm going down with the ship if we go down, right? If we go down to whatever it is going to be, I'm gonna buy the dip, and we're gonna see pretty soon who's right on the fundamental standpoints. Holy crap, that's a lot of buys. Okay, and What the hell? Okay, let's count these up. Holy crap. Okay, I thought we had a lot. Not really, then. Not a lot of double digit or not a lot of 6-digit orders, but yeah. Still gotta have a relatively large quantity of small orders. 591, we just opened up, down 1%. We're just gonna move with high growth, and this is what's so frustrating, right? We say all the time, all the way. By the way, did anyone see Bitcoin? Holy shit. Bitcoin. 2.7 million shares owned by some institution from somewhere. 770 average price. Is that a new filing? We'll check out the new filing pretty soon here today. We'll check them out. 596 right now. Hammer candle formation. Hopefully testing the intraday high. Hopefully coming up here. 80,000 shares is bought. 595. Come on, push it, pump it, boys. We're pumping it. Come on, all in. Make your own decisions. I wonder if there's anyone in here that's not accustomed to how lighthearted we are and just and random we are and just takes all that stuff seriously. And like, is this guy really asking for people to YOLO in or whatever? Oh man. I would love to see the look on their face. Anyways, 598, new intraday high there. New intraday high. We're in the green. We're in the green, and this is beautiful. Okay, yeah, I was gonna say we're moving by ourselves, but we kind of are not. Okay, while we're in the green, let's go ahead and just celebrate and appreciate the fact that we're in the green right now. Okay, not anymore, but we did for a second. For a second, we could celebrate there. And look at everything else. Not doing so well. Mara's Bitcoin's doing amazing. Obviously, Bitcoin's free. What happened to Bitcoin? I didn't even check it. I'm guessing some news dropped or something happened. But high growth today as a sector. It looks like it's a pretty even day so far. Yeah, it looks like it's an even day. It's about half and half. It's about half, and Microvision and Nanovision just flipped green. Okay, I would be very surprised if we didn't follow. There we go. Come on, $6. Let's break down this wall. $6. We don't even have a wall. Can you even consider 7,000 shares a wall? Come on, break it down. Let's go. We're heading up to $6. Come on, $6. I think we're breaking $6 here. Come on, if high growth is gonna do that, we were just outperforming a second ago. Now are we gonna start underperforming? Not another one of those days where Microvision and Nanovision up 2% and we're down 1%. Those are the most frustrating days. Of course, it doesn't matter for the company at all, but. Unconfirmed news that Amazon will accept Bitcoin. Oh, all right. Well, this week will probably be difficult again because in the middle of the week the Fed speaks. I know, bro. UVXY, period. All right. NNDM is red. They're both green right now, my friend. They're both up about 0.5%. 598 is where BNGO is up. We would need to break $6. Hopefully we can test break the intraday high here and break $6. Got 10,000 shares sell wall there now. What do you think about Mark's view that we should not buy at the moment but hold? You know, you guys, I think Mark is a smart guy. I think he's a great person. I don't really love the idea the most, but I mean that's fine. I mean I just don't think there's a couple problems that it's not. We don't have enough reach for it to actually have an effect unless there's just like a couple more million shareholder owners of BNGO that are just hiding in the chat and never said anything. And even if there are, I mean, you're talking about $50 to $100 million traded in BNGO every day, and we just don't have that kind of effect. We won't have much of an effect if we were all to do that. But I mean, it's a fine idea. For me, I want to get as many shares on the way down, right? So, for example, if I was up this morning at 578K, you knew what I would have done. Okay, I did it last time. Last time I added was at 541, I believe. I think, which that makes me sound like a genius, but I've been adding I've been adding in the 7s, 670. I added 300 at 670. That was way too early. And then I finally caught, and then I got like, I don't know, another 50 shares under 6 probably. And 541 was the last I bought. And for me, I've got enough shares, but for a lot of people, they want to get more shares, right? And I want to get more shares as well. My goal is 10,000 by the end of this year. I don't know if that's going to fucking happen. Probably not, but that's the goal. And if we were to go down to 4 or 5, dude, I'm loading. I'm not going to not buy just so I can starve the shorts. No, I'm loading because yeah. All right. Broomstick the million shareholder. Oh, man. ARK bought check? Really? All right, let me check out. Really? I didn't hear about that. What? No, they didn't. There's no way. Check is doing horrible. Is that real? Are you sure that's confirmed? When did they buy them? The hobbyists. When did they buy check? I have not followed check in so long, man. Oh, and the Israel ITF and the IZRF or whatever it's called. Yeah. Nonchalant YOLO. As we're talking, we're making new intraday lows. 586. We're literally following the nano dimension. Well, not exactly. Kind of though. Kind of look at that rate. God, NNDM is so. It still gets on my nerves to this day. Of course, that nano dimension is valued pretty much half a dollar above what BNGO is valued at. It's like, no. No. I know they have more cash, but even we, the company who has no revenue, have like how much does Nano make a quarter? How much do they make a quarter? I like Nano Dimension though. I just don't like their valuation compared to BNGO. Nano is fine to be valued here. And my problem is with this right here. That's my problem. Hopefully hammer candle formation happening right here. I hate this market. I know. I hate this market. Yeah, we can all relate to you, man. If you're a high growth investor, I wouldn't say you've been getting killed, but you've pretty much been getting, you kind of have been getting killed since February. You haven't recovered. Yeah, unless you sold a lot in February and bought in lower after a couple weeks, if not months of waiting, really, you are probably hurting right now. At least compared to where you were in February. And why the hell is the Wi-Fi going like that? Come on. What is wrong with the Wi-Fi? I have Ethernet. How could the Wi-Fi be screwed up? 588 right now. Microvision's even right now. Why the hell is the Wi-Fi doing that? It's so weird. Is Ethernet just for nothing? Hoping for negative 6% day so I can load more. Well, I'll tell you what. If we are gonna let's talk about that. That's a good. Let's talk about supports. Let's talk about where you should want to load if you're gonna load. If you want to get a good price, right? Some levels that are likely to be strong supports, right? Of course, do what you got to do, make your own decisions, but this is what I would say, right? These two levels right here, okay? It's very simple. 570s, 550s, all the way down to 530s. And I know that's a big-ass range. Like, Brandon, what the hell? What do I do? Brandon, which one? As low as you can get it. Like, put some orders in for the 200-day EMA, for the 200-day SMA, and then put some in all the way down to 530. And if we do break 530, I know some of you are probably asking, Brandon, market crash, what do we do if we break all the way, if we go down 10%? Why is the freaking Wi-Fi being annoying? What the hell? I don't know what to do. All right, if we do break 530, though, it is kind of no telling where we could go. There's maybe a little bit of support in the 510, 520 area. You got like 4 or 5 touch points there, and then after that, you pretty much have nothing until 430. As far as natural supports, and let me look back here, make sure I'm not missing any touch points. No, not really. No. So yeah, that's kind of what you're looking at for support. So let's go ahead. So yeah, So here, let's go ahead and call them out real quick one more time if you want to write them down or some shit, all right? So it's just the two. Just look at these indicators, right? It's very simple. It's these ones right here, okay? This one and this one, and then you've got your natural rectangular level support, which goes from like 550 down to 530, I think. Or is it 570? Okay, 562 down to 534. Yeah. A lot of buy orders just came in there. Is there any large quantity ones that I forgot? Hold, don't buy till August 5th. Interesting. Mark, do you mind if I ask you what your okay, you think shorts will stop playing by then? Interesting. You feeling better, Mark? Please tell me you're feeling better. A week before expected earnings report. The earnings is going to be coming most likely the estimated. What all the outlets are expecting is August 23rd or 22nd. That's what everybody's expecting. And I think it's going to, honestly, I think this is almost, I don't remember exactly, correct me if I'm wrong, but I think last time, also, what the hell is going on with this? Microvision's rallying, Nano Dimension's rallying. We are not following at all. Okay, I'm going to have to buy if we go down more like this. But basically, I think the same thing this earnings report. I think the same thing that happened last time is going to happen this time, and I say that because it's been the exact same thing thus far. Why wouldn't it be, right? There's no reason why. There's a high chance that it's going to be, and it doesn't. And this is what it is. Essentially, they're not going to say anything about earnings until like a couple days before, or maybe a week before, and it's going to be exactly when we expect it. So 23rd, or maybe 22nd. I think it's going to be 23rd though, and that's what it's going to be. All right, I'm getting open heart. It's touch and go. Genomics is the place to be. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh. I hope it goes well, Mart, my friend. The heart is like my one. I will get squeamish when it comes to that. So I'm glad I'm glad you spared us the details because I would not do well. But I wish you well, my friend. I wish you the best luck. We'll be praying for you, my friend. All right, Saphyr in the Czechoslovakia Republic, maybe. The CSHL rental agreement is something that's been going on as well. And as I'm talking, we're absolutely getting obliterated. And this is funny because we literally, you guys see what just happened there? Everything went up without us, and then everything started dipping, and then we went down right with it, right? It's one it's when you, that those are the moments and the times when you want to just throw the computer away. And that's just what you get with the stock like this, with the stock that is so esoteric and speculative by conventional definitions. People don't care about the earnings. They don't care about, well, they care about the earnings a lot. They just don't care about before the earnings comes out. They don't care about putting together the Saphyr adoptions. They don't care about the Medicare stuff. They care about the concrete. They want to see, honestly, I'll tell you what's going to happen. If earnings is going to be good, you're never going to see these prices again. I think that's like, again, God, I think there's like such a high chance of that. If earnings is good, you're never going to see fives again. Simple as it gets. Simple as it gets. All right. I mean, the only way is if we just absolutely, I don't think there is a way. Oh, right. I am scared to death. Thanks to all. Keep investing. Mark, my friend. Oh my gosh. I don't know what to say that. I don't know what to say. My friend, I wish you well. You're gonna do well, I'm sure. I hope you do. We'll be back over 6 today. This is gonna be one of those early drops and just slowly climb back all day kind of days. Yeah, I hope you're right. I've pointed that pattern out, I think, both of these days, and it was just the exact opposite. Instead of like climbing up, we're just like consolidating the rest of the day, which is bearish, right? When you go down and then you consolidate, that's bearish. And we just made a new intraday low. Wow, high growth's getting decimated today. What the heck? Wait. Okay. UVXY is doing well. I was like, wait, what the hell? UVXY was going red. I thought UVXY was red there for a second. Yeah. Fear indexes are up now, or at least UVXY is. And the Russell is still green somehow. Nasdaq's red. And it looks like pretty much everything is taking a pullback right now. Yeah, we're at 5. Oh, we're almost down 3% right now. Yeah, that's rough. And and looks like we're underperforming again. We're underperforming again, baby. Yay! On a day after we get the Medicare announcement, right? Of course. This is what I said yesterday. I said, guys, don't expect us to go up. I basically said, don't expect us to go up just because we got this, because no one gives a shit. No one gives a rat's ass about news. They don't care. They literally just, all that matters is high growth going up or down. That's all that matters. And they do not care that the sales are going to be likely increased a lot because of Medicare covering Saphyr usage. Right, and also this is the panel. Look at the main focus on it is clinical diagnostic laboratory tests. We're talking about diagnosis here, right? Right now, if we just look at their Twitter, right, this is a great example I can show you. I mean, this is true. I don't even know. I don't have to show you this, but look at this, right? We're not for use in diagnostic procedures. We've been in use before. Technically speaking, to my understanding, we can be. There's a couple exceptions to the rule, but basically, we're not widespread in. That's not our main use. Our main use is just research and development, R&D. This is on clinical diagnosis, and screw the clinical diagnosis thing. If Medicare was to start covering Saphyr, dude, we're definitely going to get some more sales. Oh my God, and now we just broke. Okay, I swear to God, I'll add shares today. We're going down for no reason. Nothing else is even dipping that much. Nano Dimension was already down 2%. Now we're just underperforming. I kind of hope at this point. A part of me kind of is hoping we go down to the 200-day SMA again. Because if there comes a point, and I think I'm going to do this live, and I think I'm going to do this right before the earnings call, not on the earnings call, because the results come out right before, or at least last quarter it did. I think I'm going to add a ton of shares before earnings. And for me, the risk-reward ratio makes so much sense. I mean, just think about it this way, okay? Last time we had, this is almost the exact same scenario that we had last time. I mean, this is almost exactly what we had. We had a nice run-up. Then we started going down for no fucking reason. And then we had earnings, and then we got killed on the day of earnings, and then in after hours we obviously spiked it because it was a revenue beat. And I added in the force, right? I don't know what you guys are doing. A lot of you added. I added in the force. And then we rallied, and then we're going down again, no fucking reason. And we're getting killed before earnings, right? So Last time I predicted a revenue beat. I said it's likely. I didn't really necessarily predict it. I just said it was more likely to happen, and it did, right? And then the time before that, I did the same thing as well. Now, the other time, we actually went down after earnings because high growth literally absolutely got decimated, but that's not... Okay, I mean, yeah, if high growth gets decimated, we're going to go down, but the company's only getting better, and I will add more if that happens. If earnings are going to be this quarter, what I think it is, we're going to... What do you think is going to happen? I mean, the pattern is clear. We're going to go up a ton, right? Last time we went up 100% in a month after earnings. I'm not saying that's going to happen again, but it just gets you thinking. It gets you thinking. And when we go down disproportionately and underperform, this is the stuff that that makes me want to buy. The total ignorance and just it just amazes me some days how no one looks at this shit. I mean, it's not like this is just really small. I mean, we're talking about Medicare covering the Saphyr usage, and this is something that's going to make these numbers, the compounded growth rate of 63% here, look small as hell and make those revenue beats inevitable, right? These are the things that are going to do that, and everyone's just like, no, no, high growth is down, let's underperform. It is what it is. At the end of the day, it just gives you more of a buying opportunity, but it just, it pisses you off. It pisses you off. All right. Algorithms are trading brain and not humans. Yeah. This is flat out manipulation. I think there's been manipulation. I think there's been a plethora of manipulation in the stock price, and not so much. I haven't felt that way recently as much as I did on the way actually like the way up and then consolidating here. This is where I thought the manipulation was, right in here. A lot of it, at least. 581 right now. Hopefully we can get a bit of a bullish engulfing candle here. That would be nice. That would be just what we need to signal the reversal. Do you still see end of year price target of 15 possible? Great question. Absolutely I do. Absolutely I do. 100% I do. And the reason is because this. Okay, I'm not worried about the stop price. All right, of course, when you're setting a price target, you have to take into consideration what the price is at. But the main thing that I'm taking into consideration is the two financial reports we're going to get until then, right? Those are the things. Those are that's what's going to make us go to $15 end of year. And not only that, finally, hopefully, I don't know if we're going to get this, but hopefully we're going to get some reaction to the news that we've already had at some point. We'll see. We'll see. One day, I remember one day the stock price went up by 20% on the CCO news, which is just, that's great. We're heading towards the fundamental value on that day, or we were on that day. But it doesn't make sense that we go up more on that news. And we go up 20% on that news, and a lot of that percentage is because of that news. And then today we go up 0, which to my understanding, this just came out over the weekend. So it's like people care more about that than this, and that's what makes 0 sense. I don't think you can argue with that. I mean, everyone agrees with that because it's just simple. So. Stock price is not equal company. Yeah, exactly. And let me go back to that $15 end of the year price target. Yeah, the reason why I still see that possible, and honestly, I see that more likely now. I see that if you would have asked me, I mean, this is a great example here. If we have any new viewers, this will make it. This is a good quote here. If you would have told me that the company would have had all these great catalysts, which I can list them. I don't like going off them off the top of my head. Okay, we got 1,000 catalysts. All right, we got the short interest is doubled. The institutional ownership is doubled. The CCO, the CBO, the C-suite. You got the COI lab confirmation. You got new nanols evidence. You got the lineage and growth plan. You got the amniocyte swabs. You got the cheek swabs. You got 1,000 things that I can't remember right now. This is why I don't like listing them. But during this downtrend, I'm just listing things, and those are all the things I just listed. Those are recent. Those are in the last two months. Probably most of them are before that. And then you've also got the company saying they're comfortable with estimates. You also got the sales. You've got all this shit. And then, and the biggest thing of all, maybe, you got the damn CEO confirming that we're not getting another offering. What does the stock do next day? It goes down. If you would have told me at $9.12 or at $15.69, if you would have told me that was the future in the next few months, I would have thought we're already at $20. That's as simple as it gets. Now, the fact that we're at 579 right now, that should tell you all you need to know for is this auspicious or not. And when you look at the revenue and the price to earnings, you're like, Brandon, what do you, dude? We're trading at a high price to sales ratio, price to earnings ratio. What are you doing, man? I know we're trading at a high price sales ratio. I know we are. I'm gonna have a video. Hopefully one of these weekends, I'm gonna do a video giving you the case. And I have thought about this a lot, especially over the recent past, on if we are undervalued. And I always come back to the same thing. It's like, okay, it looks like we're overvalued or fair value right now. But then once you think about this one thing, you realize we're undervalued. It's objectively true. And I'm going to make a video on that. And you guys already know, I say it all the time. If you want me to tell you now, I can do it. But yeah, 581 right now. Hashtag, that's as simple as it gets. Take a shot every time you say on red days. Guys, I'm telling you, somebody please do this. All right? If you're at work or if you're, I don't know, it's simple. Frankly, I don't know how there's so many viewers that are here on the morning and the but if you're like at home chilling on a day and you want to have a fun day and it's a red day and you're sad, do a freaking drinking game and take a shot every time I say it's as simple as it gets. I'm telling you, it'd be a good time. It'd be a good time. Honestly, sometimes Brandon's too bullish. Please be realistic, bro. What do you think's too realistic? Or what do you think is too bullish that I said there? You don't think $15 end of year? I think it's likely that we get $15 end of year. That's my thought. That's what I think, man. You feel free to disagree with me, man. Feel free. All right. Is there a Saphyr in the Czechoslovakia Republic? I don't know off the top of my head. Nope, I don't know. Do you think it will go down to 3 or less? There's so much gaps between 3 to 1. No, it would take a market crash or at least a super strong correction for us to go down to 3. That's my opinion. We'll see how that ages. That's just my opinion though. So on the day of the meeting, will we know if they decide to cover OGM with Medicare? Well, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know for sure. So, I don't know. Let me go to BioNano here. Does it have the date on here? No, it doesn't have when they're going to cover it. So, I don't know. We'll know pretty soon, though. We will know pretty soon. So, we just hit 586. Let's make a bet. If it doesn't go to 15 plus at the end of the year, you will shave your hair bald. I think that's what you meant to say. Bro, I already have a bet on that. My friend, I already have a bet on that. My friend, I'm not getting my hair cut until all-time highs. So I'm going to literally have Rapunzel hair if we don't go to all-time highs sooner or later. Literally, like I'm serious. I'll do that. I'm going to be Gandalf. Seriously. Yeah. There's a guy named Simple Simon and a man named Simple Auspicious. It would take declaring bankruptcy to go to $3. Yeah, that's probably right. 589 right now. It looks like we're moving with high growth here. Yep. We're moving with high growth. Nan Mitch is doing well. Mike Fish is about to touch the intraday high, and we are going up. We got the bullish engulfing candle, and that's your reversal sign. Essentially, not the best engulfing candle, to be honest with you, but it's good enough. Okay, I'm calling it bullish engulfing. Good enough. We're calling it. 5,000 shares just bought 589. Hopefully, that's going to help us break the intraday high here. Hopefully, heading up to being green. We'll see. What's UVXY doing now? Getting hurt? Nope. UVXY is weird, man, because you guys have to understand, if you're going to do this trade with me, please don't do my trade just because I'm doing it. I've been wrong several times live trades, but that is my swing trade right now, and it's a fear index. If the markets go down, that's not necessarily it's not guaranteed to go up. This is supposed to be, and basically, it's not supposed to be necessarily, but basically, it's an inverse correlation with the markets. Okay, it's going to do exactly the opposite of whatever this shit does. But it's not always that simple. Sometimes the fear is higher when we're green. Sometimes the fear is non-existent when we're red, right? So it's weird. So, but anyways, yeah, let's go back here. 590. Whoo, 590. Anyone buy the dip here? I didn't. Wishing I did now. But Nasdaq is up again and all the meme stocks are down. Well, no, that's not true. But high growth is getting kind of hurt today. BioNano is underperforming in a huge way, which is sad. which is definitely sad. Bitcoin's running, by the way. Look at that. Look at that. Finally, some green. This reminds me of the February days when Bitcoin used to do so well. I don't see us having significant price action until a bombshell PR drops like a huge deal we're finding. 592 just broke the previous high, down less than 1% now. Howard hat backwards now. Yes. Okay, go. Force. Activate. Force. Go. Obi-Wan. I'm Obi-Wan. What does Obi-Wan say? What would Obi-Wan say in this situation? The Force will be with you, Luke. All right. Yeah, now we're going to $10. Let's go. 100% up. Let's go. Told you back to 6. Looks like you may be right, my friend. Looks like you may be right. Let me see. Let me check their Twitter. Let me check the filings, see if we got new filings. Someone was talking about that earlier today. I haven't checked this in a few days. I don't think. Maybe did I cover this in the video yesterday? I don't think I did. Okay, it's decreased a little bit. Oh no, we've got selling. Oh, we've got a put. We've got a put as well. Oh damn. Okay, they had 10,000 shares. These guys sold out on the 30th of April. And how many shares is that? 10,000. Okay, and then you've got that's the same thing. Okay. They sold a put and then they sold their 10,000 shares. Looks like institutional ownership barely moved, about 10,000 shares. So 593. 593. Let's strive for the moon today. Use the force. Yeah, use the force. Exactly. Use the force. Am I who am I? Am I Obi-Wan? Oh, 594. We just hit 594 there. It would be very nice to see us just, I don't even care if we outperform them. Can we just move and not underperform high growth every day? There's no reason why we should be underperforming high growth every day. We get more good news than all these other stocks combined, it seems like, right? At least more than NAND mentioned in Microvision, that's damn sure. And we go down more than them and don't go up as much of them almost every single day, right? There's only been a couple days where we've actually outperformed in the last few weeks throughout this downtrend, this short-term downtrend that we've been having. I would love to see a return to BIOL matching these guys and outperforming them, because there's no reason why we shouldn't. There's a reason why we should be outperforming them every single fucking day, right? For example, the damn Medicare thing we got yesterday or this weekend. This thing is huge. Did Nano Dimension or Microvision have anything close to that? No, of course not. Of course not. Of course they didn't. Jim Cramer last week, strong buy. What are you talking about? Use the daily force. If we hit $7 end of week, things would get giggity for sure. Crypto popped yesterday. I know. Kathy Woods invested in another 3D print company, PRNT, to stack with Nano Dimension. Interesting. That should be bearish for NNDM. Honestly, I mean, if anything, right, it's not going to be super bearish or bullish, but that means... Did I hear you play your intro riff Friday? Good point. Oh, thank you, my friend. I appreciate that. If we're green today, I've got to play guitar. That's the rule. Okay, wait. So, guys, tell me right now, what's the exact rule that we're going to do? Is it every green day we got to play a riff at the end? Or is it every, 5% day or 2% day in the green? What are you guys thinking now? I'm thinking just every green day to keep it simple. I don't know. That's what I'm thinking. At the very end, it's not like it's not like we're selling out or we're selling out from stocks and we're becoming a guitar channel. No, it's just at the very end, I'm going to say at the very fucking end, after I show the portfolio, then we riff out a little bit. That's all. Tells me Nano Dimension ain't crap, little go BNGO. Oh yeah, man. Oh yeah. Anything we can get right at this point. Any news that we can get that is good, we'll take it and run with it, right? All right, I'll buy in at 425 later today. Okay, good luck with that. Brandon, you have to riff every live stream. I'm with that, but honestly, I think that might be a little bit too much. Honestly, for number one, that's just too fucking much. Also, I don't have enough riffs. I don't think I have enough riffs to keep it freaking and fresh for you guys. Like today, if today is going to be a green day, which who the hell knows? Okay, we could end the day down 5% or down fucking to 425, like Billy Boy is saying, like in the chat there. But if we do end green, you're going to hear a lot of the same riffs you heard today, probably, as you did on Friday, probably. I'll try to mix it up, but yeah, even if we were up 1 cent. All right, that's fair enough. Fair enough. I'm thinking that as well. Brandon, if BNGO crosses 7 this week, will you do a stream with a man bun? I've never done a man bun before. I don't know. You want me to? I can. Heck yeah, riff out all you want at the end of the day. If you write the theme for your channel, you can monetize it. Every vid you get paid for your tune. Not much though, lol. Pick me up at 750 people. Sir, we're on the way to picking you up. I don't know when, but if my fundamentals analysis of the company is right, we're on the way at some point. So I'm not going to say if it's going to be this week or this year even, but in my opinion, we're on the way. That's what I'll say. I don't know if we're going to go there before we go down to 5 or 4 or even technically. Okay, I don't think we're going to 3 or 4 to be honest with you, or even 550. But that's just we almost hit 550 today, right? We hit 573 and 578 in the pre-market, but it's going to take the markets it's going to take high growth getting decimated to take us down to these super low valuations. Anyways, that's great ideas with NFTs. That's interesting. If BNGO goes over 10, will you do a stream in a banana hammock? If I had one, maybe. We will pick you up, and Brandon will be rocking the bun when we do. Oh damn! All right, done. Now I got to do it. All right, fair enough. $80 by Friday. Lol. I know everybody's so bold. Everybody, you see how this, and this is an important thing you guys have to understand. All my OGs are just having a good time right now because they've been here for a while. They know what's going on. Okay, they're OGs for a reason. But when you guys know, if there's any new viewers here that's been watching the last 30 minutes, notice how the sentiment changes in the chat from bullish, from super bearish. Right? Somebody asked me if Brandon is $15 end of year still realistic. And they asked me that when we were downtrending, like down 3%. Now we're almost green. We've got a V-shaped recovery almost. It's almost complete. We'll see. Obviously, we'll see if we close red. Okay, anything fucking happen. Remember, anything can happen. We're invested in the company, not the stock price short term. Remember that. Okay, the stock price, not the company. You need to separate and differentiate between the two. And understand the damn catalyst that we got yesterday no one gives a shit about, right? The fact that we're doing lower and that we're underperforming microvision and nano-dimension after this huge news. Yes, this is huge news. Yes, absolutely, this is huge news. It tells you that there's no resemblance of normal stock movement, a normal price action with BNGO. It's ignorance, it's shorts, it's manipulation, it's all those things. And that's as simple as that's the only way you can explain it. And this is not like a black swan event. No, this has happened repeatedly. We get huge catalysts like the nanonozzle evidence, like the CBO with the Illumina and cryogenomics, like the CLI lab confirmation. The no offerings by literally our CEO. If you didn't know this is okay. You're going to be dumbfounded when you hear about this. Our CEO, literally one of the biggest risks, if not one of the top 3 biggest risks for BioNano by all the bears. More offerings, more dilution, share offerings. CEO says there's not going to be any offerings. What does the stock do the next day? You guessed it, fucking went down. Right? This is why you have to know the difference between the company and the stock price. And we did just flip green. It looks like, oh, we're almost green. Come on. 597. Everything else just flipped green as well. Or flipped green, just ran. That's why we're running. We're just moving exactly with high growth, which is frustrating, but it is what it is. And we did hit 598 before getting rejected. Oh, we got rejected at the 5-minute Supertrend. No. No, we got to flip that. We have to flip that. It's at 596. BNGO will go parabolic after earnings. I'm just fine waiting for all this to play out. I know. There it is. We got to hold it. There it is. 5-minute Supertrend flip. 5-minute Supertrend flip, baby, to bullish. Now what we need is a Robbie Smith clown indicator bullish reversal, right? And we just flip back to bearish. We got to hold 597. Excited for earnings. Yeah, I know. Me too. I can't wait. Dude, we got earnings on August 20th. We've got earnings. And then we've also got the Witcher animated series as well. Does anyone know about that? Dude, I just watched the trailer for that this morning. Jeez, I'm freaking excited, man. Well, I just read the damn Blood of Elves. God, why am I going on about this? I'm sorry. No one knows what I'm talking about. I have a buy order in for 565 today. 565? Dude, we're just moving with high growth. If high growth goes down, your order will get filled. If high growth ends green, we're probably going to end green, right? So I've told you guys the technical set. I told you guys I like the technical setup, and the technicals are always important. But, in the recent past, it's literally just been wherever high growth does. We're underperforming a little bit. The catalyst and the news in the company doesn't matter for shit, which is why I'm much more excited for earnings. Like it makes sense for me, in my mind at least. You let me know what you think about this, to be more excited for earnings because the stock hasn't reacted to any news previously. Because earnings is like the one piece of news that we pretty much know for a fact, at least historically, and it's earnings. It's hard to neglect earnings, right? If earnings is really good or really bad, it's hard for the stock price not to react to that. Given that the stock price never reacts to shit in the past, now that we finally are going to get some concrete numbers in here, hopefully reflecting all of the things that we've been actually pointing out this whole quarter, that's what I'm obviously, you guys know my damn earnings projections. And actually, this is a perfect time for me to pull up the tweet that I got today. Right here. Or not me, I guess. I guess I was tagged. Where are all my BNGO bros and hoes at? Let's make this speculative investor confidence choice. I have 10K in BNGO as a speculative position. What gives you such conviction as your largest holding? I can see potential, but there are sales. But are there sales teams selling enough units yet? This is a beautiful question. And what it comes down to, essentially, if you want to continue to hold BNGO and okay, let me just keep on the chart here. We're green again. I'll just keep on the chart and continue this nice rant that we're doing. If you want to hold BNGO as a speculative buy, if you want to hold BNGO, if you want to be invested in this company, not a stock, right? It comes down to the Saphyr. And if you understand the Saphyr specs, you understand why we think it's going to be the fucking best thing in the world. Or not best, why it's going to make us a lot of money, why we're going to go to $100 within 10 years, right? Honestly, I have a 3 to 7 year time frame on the $100 price chart. But there we go, $5.99 up 0.2%, about to test an intraday high right now. Hopefully about to break it. We got the bullish flip on the Supertrend, I'm guessing. Yes, we did. And it's bullish here. We got a V-shaped recovery. I guess you could say this could be cup and handle as well. We'll see how it plays out. But right now, hopefully, we're going to test intraday high and break it. But revenue-wise, it comes down to the Saphyr sales at the end of the day. If Saphyr sells, if these numbers are accurate, we will be at $100 and like I said, 3 to 7 years, we'll be there. And we will all make a lot of money, and we will all have great stories to tell, right? That's as simple as it gets. If the Saphyr doesn't sell, it's pretty much over. If these numbers are way off, if this number is more like 40%, or 30% or 10%, we're fucked. I mean, we're pretty much done. But if you understand why the Saphyr is better than all the other methods, that's what gives you confidence in actually holding the stock. And that's as simple as it gets. All right. I think I am going to. This is kind of embarrassing, but we have a decent amount of people in here right now. But I'm gonna run to the bathroom real quick, and I'm gonna leave the chart up real quick. So I gotta use the bathroom real quick. This is the first time we've done this on stream. I'm gonna go to the bathroom real quick, and I'm gonna run back because I can't leave because the stop price is damn. We're about to flip. There we go, $6. And literally, I'm gonna leave you guys at the worst time possible. But I'm gonna be right back. Okay, here we go. I'm gonna turn this off, keep full screen. I'll be right back. Here we go. Here we go. All right, I'm gonna leave you there, and I'll be right back, my friends. There you go, $6. I'm coming back, boys. I'm coming back. We're back. Oh, we're back, boys. We're back. Brandon and being have an inverse correlation. Oh, let me get back here. All right, we're good. We're good. All right, 606. We had 606. What the hell is this? Inverse correlation. When I gotta take a dump, the price just does the exact opposite of dumping. Let's go. I need to take more dumps on stream so we can go up a ton of. What did we go up? 1%, 2% at highs here, 3% maybe. 606. High growth is freaking running. This is beautiful. This is absolutely beautiful. Oh man, don't leave again, Brandon. Now that I came back, we're gonna dump now. Damn it, I gotta go. I gotta leave again. Dang it. Let me read some comments here. I bet they're funny as hell. If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. If you're happy and you know it and you really want to show it by BNGO, yes. If you dump, I hope BNGO doesn't. How many? We only lost 10 viewers in that? That's funny as hell. BNGO runs when BNGO runs. Everyone said hold it, Brandon. Oh, man. That's too funny. 601 right now. BNGO crash coming. I call the George W formation, by the way. We don't really have a George W here. This is hard to call this a George W. This would have to be... I mean, this is prematurely called, I would say. I mean, no. I mean, that's like a deformed W, if you want to call that one. No. I would say, I mean, this could be the start of a W. 602 right now, up almost 1% in the green, baby. That's beautiful. That's beautiful. Look at that. Look at those buys coming in. Intraday high is 606. Let's see where Nano and Microvision got. 653, 1420. Damn. Up almost 1% right now. That's beautiful right there. Look at the high growth set they're running today. We're still underperforming. Basically, we're basically matching Nano Dimension. We'll take it, right? We'll take it. It's not bad, but we want better than that, right? 603 right now. Just broke the previous high. Yes. Come on, we're bullish. We got the V. We got the bullish reversal. Come on now. We're moving, boys. Obviously, okay, sell right now. If you don't know what you're doing, right, stop price. Literally, I gotta tell you guys this, okay? Of course, I feel like the technical setup is not as bad as most people think it is, right? And mostly because it's two indicators. These ones right here, the 4 hourly, right? You're in buy territory. You just got the bullish reversal on the stochastic indicator. We went over this pre-market, and you held the Supertrend being bullish on the 4 hourly. That's as simple as it gets. Now, those are buy signals, and obviously, okay, high growth goes up, we're going to go up. If high growth goes down, we're going to go down. That's pretty much, I mean, at the end of the day, that is most of the stop price. But still, we've got great news. We're still underperforming. We're pretty much still underperforming today, believe it or not. Even we're up 1.5%. We're pretty much still underperforming, believe it or not. And yes, if high growth goes up or even goes sideways, we're probably going to do well over the next month. That's my opinion. We're about to test the intraday high here, 605, absolutely beautiful, almost up 1.5%. Oh, man, and now everybody, oh, man, and now all the bullish comments come in, right? Earlier it was 606, 607, just broke the intraday high, baby. Woo, baby. Broke the intraday high, 607, 1.5% in the green. Absolutely beautiful. Look at those buys coming in. That's absolutely beautiful. That's as simple as it gets. It doesn't get much more pretty than that, man. That's beautiful. And look at this freaking V-shaped recovery. This is a weird. We're kind of in uncharted territory as far as patterns in the intraday trading, because usually you guys know the pattern. Usually it's a dump at the open and then recovering by the end of the day and closing the day pretty much a significant amount higher than you open the day, right? So it's a green day, or I mean, I guess theoretically it could be a red day because the pre-market was so bad, but you get the point, right? And right now it looks like we're getting rejected at 607. Getting some profit taking coming in right here, and it looks like that is exclusive and peculiar to Bio Nano. Looks like, so I would not be surprised if this is going to be a buying opportunity for day traders here. We'll see. Anything can happen, right? Please make your own decisions. Please understand the difference between the company and stop price. Let me read some comments here, though. Well, fellas, now I got to take a dump. Let's see if I can have the same dump pump mojo. Dump and pump. That's a new one. We just invented the dump and pump on stream. I had to go take a dump, and then the stop price, boom, right. Wait a second. I went out. I had to run out at like $6, at like $5.99, I think, and then it just hit $6, and I ran. I was out, and then I came back, and we had to hit 606, and now we're at 603. I think that's what happened. So a dump and pump is a real thing. Yeah. I think the past 3 Mondays have been like this. I know for a fact this The last week it was like this. Interesting. Are you sure? BNGO outperforms when it's going down, and it also outperforms when it's going up. That's called the poop and scoop. The poop and scoop. That's funny as hell. 605 right now. Almost nearing 1.5% to green. Nearing it. 604. Did I just jinx it? Are we barcoding it? I think we are. Not really. That's not bad. Look at that price action today. That's not as bad as it usually is. We're really not barcoding that bad. We're not barcoding that bad today. I mean, yeah, you can see we're going 1 cent up, 1 cent down, kind of. That, yeah, you can see right here. Okay, that looks pretty bad. By and large, this is better price action, more natural and healthy price action that we get on a daily basis. And of course, it's only the first 45 minutes of the open, but still, you can't complain. Usually, it's manipulation, obviously, right, by the damn barcoding, the unnatural price action. But today, it's pretty beautiful. It's pretty beautiful. 604, 1% in the green. Brandon did a legit pump and dump. I think you can go to prison for that. That's, oh my god, you guys are too funny. You guys are too funny. Oh man, Brandon and BNGO both had the runs. yeah, we did. We both had to run. We both ran. Yes. Yeah, and let me go. If there's anyone new in here right now, if you want to know new ritual, we all take a dump on downtrends and help pump reverse. Oh man, oh, you guys are too funny. It looks like right now we're getting some profit taking coming in. $6 now. Hopefully we make $6 in new support. And this, again, profit taking peculiar to BioNano. Nano Dimension's still up, still way up there. BioNano is dumping though. But yeah, this is the news that we have. And of course, okay, remember, if we close the day red, right, remember, we can easily do that and it doesn't matter for earnings. It doesn't make the company, it doesn't actually take away the company's value. No, it does not do that at all. And the fact is, if high growth does well today, we're going to close green. If it doesn't, we're probably going to close red. And what you need to focus on, right? It's like, okay, Brendan, why do you even stream? Well, I stream because number one, we have a good time here. But number two, to actually give you the news updates. And this is what's actually important, stuff like this. Now, this is the Medicare meeting thing, the CMS public meeting, yada, yada. It's kind of complicated. To my understanding, basically, your ape language. And all you need to know is that this week on the 28th, so 2 days and 3 days, July 28th and 29th, essentially, they're going to be deliberating or whatever and deciding whether they want to allow Saphyr to be covered by Medicare, right, and get those reimbursements and to enable them, I guess. So that will, to my understanding, that will help the sales in a big way. Right, and I'm not an expert on this, on the Medicare or government reimbursements of the Saphyr insurance coverage. Not an expert at all on this stuff, but to my understanding, that's what. Please correct me if I'm wrong on that, but that's to my understanding what we're dealing with. $6 right now. It looks like we kind of just barcoded there. Yeah, here we go. Here comes the barcoding. Brace yourselves. Up 1 cent, down 1 cent. God, this is ugly. I jinxed it, man. I jinxed it. I talked about how beautiful the chart looked, and then we started barcoding literally literally not even 1 second after I said it, we just started forming a perfect barcode formation. Damn it. Damn it. Oh, man. Not joking either. I really got to ship. I can relate. I'm going to go take a dump. Let me know how price action is. All right, my friend. Hopefully your dump has the same effect that mine did. Good evening, everybody. Good evening. I can imagine how confused somebody that's just popping in here right now and seeing all these dump and pump comments. Go and rewind a little bit. It's funny as hell. It's funny as hell. It really is. Oh man. Sending you Depends coupons. All right. 601. Should have taken a longer dump. You never know what you're gonna find on these streams. It's always something new, right? It's always something new. The shorts let us play over 30 minutes. Now they have slowed down the chart again. I know. Here comes the dang manipulation and the barcoding. Yep. Here it is. The whole day, just like this. Maybe. I would honestly be fine with that, because consolidating after we went up is bullish, and that would be a nice change, because the last 2 days of trading, we've been consolidating after a bearish run. So I would love consolidation after a bullish run. That would be beautiful. All right, everybody dump now. Yep. Exactly. All right, Brandon, you did a legit pump and dump. That's never gonna get old. That's funny as hell. 601 right now. And the other news that we got today, we don't really have any other news. I mean, I guess we technically this is news, if you can call it that. We have an institution. We have an institution. Basically, they sold a put, or they closed their put position, to my understanding, and then they also sold their 10,000 shares. And let me make sure that's actually right. Let me make sure. I don't want to say that's here. Let me go down here. What the heck? What is this? What the? Is that new? Whoa, we've changed our approach to short step. Okay, never mind. We don't need it. Okay. Let's go ahead and go down here. Okay, yeah. So it looks like I'm right. Yeah. So they closed. They got rid of their put. They closed their put, and then they closed that position, and then they also sold out their 10,000 shares. Yep. XR Securities LLC. Yep. Okay, and now we broke it. We $5.99 now. Dang it. Come on, guys. You got to dump it and pump it. Come on. Yeah, but it looks like right now we're still, and now we just hit $5.98 there for a second. We're still, and this is obviously, I mean, there's a scenario where, I mean, the high growth rallies and BIOL gets and dumps. I mean, there's a chance. I mean, it's very unlikely because, you know, that never happens, but there's a chance that high growth goes green today and we go red, but we're still underperforming. Right, we're still getting hurt more than these guys are. We're still doing way worse than these guys are, even on a green day, on a red day. I mean, it's the same pattern that we've seen forever. We're going down right now, although we've got better catalysts, better news, and arguably better technical setup, right? Arguably, repeatedly. And this is how you know it's an auspicious buy, because sooner or later things got to correct. Things have to make sense in the market, at least more so than what they do if they're fucking as messed up as what it is now. If that makes any sense, right? BNGO in Vietnam. What? What? That'll be a huge flag. Yeah, if we can hold it here. If we can actually consolidate here. We'll see. We briefly at 607. 16,000 share buy while 598. That's pretty interesting. Hopefully a hammer candle happening here. And you guys see how we're moving up 1 cent and down 1 cent? That's straight up bar coding right there. And although it might not look like it, I mean, it does look like it in this example. Not exactly, but it looks, I mean, that's pretty much quintessential exemplary kind of bar coding. You know, that's your typical bar coding. And we're going up 1 cent and down 1 cent. It sucks. I mean, that's what bar coding is. And this sucks. And yes, this is evidence for manipulation. Yes, it is, because it's not natural price action. There's not really any way you can explain bar coding, to my understanding, other than manipulation, especially when it's repeatedly like this. Also, did you guys see the freaking article? Did you guys watch the video yesterday with the damn article, the Investor Place article, I think it was? That said the weak fundamentals of Bio Nano mean it should stay away from your portfolio, whatever the hell the title was. Oh my gosh. If that's not manipulation, I don't know what is. We saw several of those articles a few months ago, and even a couple weeks ago we've seen that. I've debunked them always, and there's no truth to any of them. Okay, I remember one of them. I think, did one of them say it on May 22nd? I don't know, but there, not 22nd, 12th or 13th. Do you guys remember this? I don't know if this is true or not. Correct me if I'm wrong. I might be saying something that's wrong here, but I think there might have been an article from Investor Place, one of those dilution ones, that was literally on May 22nd, or not, May 12th or 13th, right before the 100% run. I think there might have been that, and that just shows you how stupid these articles are. And they've been wrong. They've been wrong. And it's funny how they neglect everything about the CEO saying we're not going to get an offering, and they still think dilution is a worry. You know, I mean, it's just, you know, it is what it is. It is what it is. Look back 3 days before this article, they were all the something on the 16th, Investor Place. In the same article, it's the same article always talking about last year. Yeah. It's the same guy, I think. It's the same author. Yeah. I'm pretty sure that 1 cent change is an algorithm buying, or it's an artificial intelligence buying or algorithm. There's also scalpers that do it. There's also scalpers that I wouldn't say they cause this. I guess they kind of do. Not really, though. It's going to take way more than a couple traders to do this, but people scalping, buying in 1 cent below, selling 1 cent higher, and they just do this repeatedly with a $25,000 net value or more, and then they can just continually trade unlimited trades, and they just keep doing it. 602 right now. Hopefully we do. Okay, it looks like we do have a beautiful. I mean, it is barcoding today for what it is, but we do have a hammer candle on the 5 minute, and it is a bullish candlestick pattern, simple as it gets. They do this to drive down prices in Wall Street. Jim Cramer acknowledged that once in an interview. He did. Interesting. I don't think I've seen that. We do know there are several ways of manipulation other than there are several ways of manipulation that we pretty much have no idea about. But anyways, yeah, let's not do the manipulation spiel right now. BNGO in Vietnam. And that's all. And let me refresh their Twitter, see if there's any news that I'm missing today, because I don't think we've had any news today, actually, believe it or not. So far today. Besides this thing yesterday and then this tweet, that's not really news. And the filings, those happened today. Those aren't really news either, though. So, and let me see if we got any short interest updates. Here we go. Here we go. There's your news. Short interest is up on the day. Of course it is, okay? You already know it is. 50 million shares sold short, 18% of the float. That is having a big effect on the stock price. Quarter 2 earnings is going to be 604. What the hell was that? Sporadic movement right there? Okay, we just gapped up a little bit, even on the 1 minute chart. That's rare. How many times do you see a gap up on the 1 minute chart? Very rare. Very rare. And earnings is going to be, it's estimated that it's going to be August 22nd or 23rd. And it could be a little bit earlier. We're hoping it is. I don't think it will be. I think they're going to do the exact same thing they did last time, which is not say shit about it. And then right before, they're going to confirm that it's on 23rd. And then it's going to be the same thing as last time. And then the revenue beat comes, and then $8, $10, or not, maybe not $10, but $7, $8. These things are very likely. I think at least $7. I think we're going to hit 7 at least, but we'll see. We'll see. It should be not 12th August. It's the estimated is 22nd August, 22nd or 23rd, to my understanding. That is the estimated, and that's that's based on last year what it was in quarter 2, and that's what all the brokers and news outlets are projecting. All right, Brandon, what's the details on the BNGO, the BNGO warrants? I don't know what to tell you. They're warrants. I'm not a warrant guy. Warrants are more complicated than you think if you're new, if you don't know what they are. But they're a fine option. They're a fine option. I'm more of a classic guy, I guess, old fashioned with the shares, and I do a little bit of options. Right, not really. I'm not an options guy either, but that's all I can say with that, I guess. Back apparently, I don't have the dump pump mojo. Damn it! Damn it! Oh man. All right. Sometimes it's best not to talk and use the restroom. Yeah, I guess. I mean, how much did we go? We went up like 7 cents at a point after I ran out. Oh man. BNGO warrant strike price 621 in 2023. All right. Let me ask you this. What do you guys think about the earnings? How many projections are you guys as bullish as I am, or do you think I'm just bullshitting and just pulling these numbers out of my ass? You know, if you do think that, if there is anyone that thinks that, I hope there's not, but if there are, there's my evidence, right? I mean, it's a little bit more complicated than that, and some of these calculations are maybe a little bit complicated. These things, you know, you have to really be around BIOL and really following it to probably understand all this, but that's most of it. This is most of my epistemology. That's mostly why I think what I do. And it's pretty simple. We know about 13 sales. 5 of them are, I'm just going to say, okay, the 5 of them are 100% confirmed. We know about we don't know. It's not, I don't have inside information, but I'm pretty sure CSHL has also agreed to a rental, has also done a rental agreement, and that happened in quarter 2 as well. So that's another one. That's consumable revenue. And then, what was the other one? God, I forgot what was the other one? Oh, God. I forgot. There was one other one that I forgot about, but there's a couple in here as well. There's a couple not adoptions, but there's a couple unorthodox articles, should I say, and websites and news releases that I can actually put the pieces together and see if there's a Saphyr adoption. I haven't done a lot of those because that takes a lot of damn time. I think I'm going to be able to do that hopefully before earnings, but there's a couple more. What I'm saying is that there's maybe even more than 13. There's probably at least 14 because we got the CSHL one. That's not a sale. That's a rental agreement. Most likely, right? I don't have inside information. Most likely. I'm not sure on that, but that one probably is. And then there's also others, maybe. So this is kind of why, and I'll go ahead and link this in the chat, right? You're like, Brandon, I can't read that. What are you talking about? And so there's the link. There you go. All right. Bullish on earnings. Hell yes. What's your revenue projections? You guys can see mine. They are right here. Not right there. Right here. Bear case, 3.5 million. That's the consensus estimate from Wall Street, according to the article, the most recent article that we got talking about it. So, to my understanding, that's going to be the consensus estimate, 3.5 million. And then base case, 4 million. Bull case, 4.4. That's what I'm thinking. I could be way off. It's still really hard to project earnings, but those are my projections. 598. 598. What the hell is going on here? This is what's so damn frustrating. You see, because Microvision and Nano Dimension, these guys are way past where they were at the open. BioNano is basically right at where we're like 5 cents away from where we opened up at. These stocks are way away from where they opened. They're way greener than us, and they're outperforming, and we're underperforming. 10 million. That would be beautiful, wouldn't it? 10 million in revenue. Jeez, how high would we go on that, right? A man can dream, right? How much do you guys think we would go if we got 10 million in revenue? I think we'd go to freaking $10. At least 3.5 million, but need to be consensus by at least 10% for stock to go up. By 10%? Wait a second, Jay, my friend, I'm pretty sure we beat the revenue by less than 10% last time, and that led to a 100% run-up. Do you understand? Do you know what I'm talking about? Jay, correct me if I'm wrong. Jay, I learned stuff from you all the time. But remember this, May 13th, we beat the revenue estimate. Somebody correct me if I'm wrong, but quarter one, the earnings report for quarter one, we beat it by 300,000, I think. 2 or 300,000. I think that's what we beat the revenue by. I think it was 300,000. And we went up 22% the next day. And all the momentum, and a lot of this run, I'm going to attribute to earnings. Not all of it, right? A lot of it was high growth. Some of it was a damn CCO. Some of it was hype, right? Some of it was a short interest. And, that was, yeah. So we went up 22% because of a less than 10% consensus beat. So it's my thought that if we're going to get a beat, and this is just based on the last 2 data points, if we were to get another revenue beat by a couple 100,000, we're going to go up 10 to 20%. If we're going to get a revenue beat of 500,000, like I'm projecting, the little figure that we have here, the model of projections that we have, my brain is hurting now, but stay with me. We would go up, if we were to get 4 million, we would go up probably double that, right? Because you're getting, instead of a revenue beat by 300,000, you're getting a revenue beat by 500,000. So maybe do like a times 0.70, 0.60, or whatever the hell it is. So we're probably gonna go up with 30-40% on that, maybe 50%, right? It depends on the EPS as well, right? What's the expenses, right? Because some people are insane and they're like, oh no, high expenses, and they care more about that than the revenue. I don't think that, that's not what I'm thinking, but we'd be by 10% or so, but on a high valuation stock, it has to be it. If it only matches on consensus, it will most likely go down. I never said it wouldn't. What the hell is going on with this lead, Jason? What the? 598 right now. We're still in the green. Brandon, quarter 2 earnings is estimated August 12th. Where do you hear 24th from? It's been August 23rd for a while. Am I going crazy? I have been saying that for like weeks, have I not? Is it August 12th or August 23rd? I'm pretty sure it's August 23rd. Here, let me just look up. I'm pretty sure they have the exact estimate here. Let me just let me go. You know what? Here, does Chartmill have it? Oh, my video comes up first. That's awesome. What? Both my videos come up. That's awesome. Okay, no, okay. The schedule. All right, I'm wrong then. Never mind. What the hell? I thought it was 20. I could have sworn it was 23rd. I could have sworn it was 23rd and not 13th. Really? I'm going insane. What the hell? All right, it is August 13th. I'm sorry. You're right. August 13th. I could have... Am I going crazy? I'm pretty sure I've been saying forever, like the last 3 weeks, that it's August 23rd. And I've got that. And is it just... Did everybody just change? Did they change this? Yeah, based on last year when they reported. Yes. Yes, which I thought that was August 23rd. Okay, I guess it was August 13th. Never mind. All right. Never mind. I was wrong. August 12th. August 13th. Sorry. August 13th. Yeah. Sorry. Back down. Damn it. Yeah, 595 now. Yeah. Yeah, bleeding. Well, probably cooling down. All right. I try to not say bleeding. All right. Okay, you're right. Sorry, guys. You're right. August 12th then. My bad. Damn, I've been saying that for so long. I could have sworn. I'm going crazy. All right, August 12th. Thank you, my friends. Thank you, my friends. All right, if they report on a Friday, it's not good news. They're gonna do the exact same thing. There's too much weed, Brandon. They're gonna do the exact same thing they did last time, I think, which is this. They're not gonna give us I mean, I hope they give us an early release date, right? I hope they say, hey, we're gonna do it. We're gonna do it this Thursday or this whatever. I hope they do it early, but I think they're not going to do it. I think they're going to do no announcement. They're going to say 1 week before August 13th, they're going to be like, okay, we're going to do it then. No changes, just like last time, which is, I'm pretty sure last time is exactly what happened. I think it's going to be exact repeat. Any upcoming catalysts, Brandon? Yes. Yes, we have upcoming catalysts. That's a great question. Let me go to my little section here that I made the other day. Where did I make this at? Okay. Prepare yourself, my friends. This is a lot. Your brain is going to hurt. There we go. Let's try that again. There we go. All right. Current catalyst. I have earnings as one. That's obviously more potential catalyst than catalyst, but I think it's gonna be good, right? We got the PLA codes. These are the proprietary analyses, proprietary laboratory analyses codes. These are gonna be another thing that's likely to lead to government reimbursements, and insurance coverage of the Saphyr, to my understanding, right? And then you got the lineage and growth plan. Now this is a weird one because the job listing that was talking about this, I believe that one was deleted and then it still has not returned, but still, I think it still has some sort of relevance because the CAGR of lineage and revenue may be higher than we think. We think it's just going to be a constant rate, or yes, it's going to be a constant rate, but we think it might be. I think it might be higher than what we're currently accounting for, which is 40%. All right, now the Saphyr 2.0. This is going to be. We did just get a recent new update on the Saphyr 2.0. This is going to be 2023, and there's going to be an initial launch or whatever the hell whatever they called it, right? Initial product release in the first quarter of 2023. And then the full launch is going to be quarter 3 or something like that. Okay, I don't remember exactly what it is. But 2023, that's when the Saphyr 23 is scheduled to come out right now. That is good to see that they're progressing nicely on that. And we do know new information on that based on the last CEO presentation. Then you have the nano nozzle. Okay, let's not even do the nano nozzle rant, right? Please, if you're new here, you don't know what the nano nozzle is. You're like, Brandon, that just sounds gay. What's a nano nozzle, right? What is that? Right? Nothing wrong with being gay. But go watch the damn playlist for it. The playlist is beautiful. I put so much time into the dang nano nozzle playlist. No one takes advantage of it. That is one of the keys to understand why we're undervalued. Also, the no offerings comment by the CEO. Brandon, what is the nano nozzle? No offerings is what the comment by the CEO. CEO just essentially confirmed no offerings. Now, this hasn't been a catalyst. I don't know if this is a current catalyst, but it's something that the price didn't give a shit about when it should have. So that's a fundamental increase in value. Applications that haven't even been developed. This one is an old quote. This quote is from about 5 months. This is from the quarter 1 earnings report, if I remember correctly. This is from the CEO. He's confirmed that the Saphyr has more applications than we know about. He's confirmed. This is a quote. I can go to the quote right now in this document. I have it in here as well. If you want to see it, I can go to it. But there's applications of the Saphyr. Otherwise, synonym, markets, uses, specs of the Saphyr that have not even been developed, right? For example, SNV detection, right? Single base pairs. Lower than 500 base pairs. Maybe, right? That's speculative, right? Sure, that's speculative. Oh, Brandon, you're making shit up. Hey, applications can mean a lot of different things. Also, LDT, Laboratory Developed Tests Accreditation. Now, this is weird because we're supposed to get that in quarter 2, and we have not got any news on it. I don't know what's going on with that, but that's hopefully going to help our sales. Also, the commercial release of prenatal assays and expansion of the menu of pediatric assays. More assays we get, the better. The more assays we have, the better. The more prenatal assays, menu pediatric assays, the better. This is only going to help sales. Quarter 4 interim publication results in pediatric clinical study. I'm not really expecting that to be a huge catalyst for us, to be honest. More so than any of the others. But I will say that I think it's my speculative theory. Of course, you can say I'm making shit up, but you guys know the 5 large clinical studies that they talked about in the last earnings report. This is one of them. I think. I could be wrong. I could be totally fucking off. But I think these 5 large clinical studies, these are going to be, they're going to act as evidence for FDA approval. They are going to be the data and the results and the proof of concept, proof of the Saphyr working, proof of what it does, that it's safe. Okay, I don't know why. It shouldn't be that hard to prove that the Saphyr is safe. It's literally, there's no danger at all. You just put it's just a blood sample or a hopefully cheek swabs soon, amniocytes, whatever the hell, I don't even know what that is for sure. It's very complicated, but and then you've got and the tissue, the whatever. It's whatever. Okay, I think that might be part for the FDA approval. The evidence might be FDA approval material. And then you got the validation of 3 LDTs total billing codes. That is going to be in Q4. That scares to happen in Q4. Like I said, the more LDTs that we get, the better. The more likely sales are likely to be good. Right? Simple as it gets. All right, so that was a long rant, but I think everybody. I said that in a video a while ago, maybe last week, but yeah, last week I think it was. But I think those are very relevant. I think everybody should be aware of those, and there's more that I'm forgetting. There's plenty more that I'm forgetting. Right? Those are just some. EU accreditation is another catalyst. Yes, that was this one right here. And I think, what was the quote? Hold on, what was the quote? Yeah, it's LDTs, and it's LDT accreditation in certain European United markets. Yeah, we were supposed to get that last quarter. We haven't seen any news about that, so I'm not really sure what to say with that. But that's if this did actually happen, which I'm assuming it did, because they said everything was on track, but they still didn't mention this, which is weird. I'm assuming it's going well. I'm assuming it's already done. It's already gone through. All right. So what must happen for the price to truly go above $10 and $15 for it to stay above that range? That's a great question. One thing that comes to my mind is nano nozzle, right? And I know it's like, Brandon, come on. But we'll see. But the thing that it would be is revenue beats. We would have to get 10. If we could get a revenue beat of $500,000 or maybe a little bit more, the next 3 quarters, all of them consecutively, I can see us staying above 10 to 15. Yeah. And we could go higher than that, and we could do that without that as well. It depends on what they say in the earnings report. Are they going to be coming with new innovations in the Saphyr, like we think they maybe are? Like the CEO's already confirmed, right? Is he lying? This is the stuff that we want to know. And it's going to depend on a lot of things. All right, is this Q2 estimated to be the best? Well, I'll tell you what. I don't really. That's kind of a vague question, but I'll tell you what. Q4 is likely to be kick-ass. Q4 is where the labs, for what I don't even know, somebody remind me for the reason of this. I don't remember the reason, but for some reason labs buy way more stuff in Q4, to my understanding, and that's going to help our revenue in a huge way. So Q4 is likely to be the best quarter out of the 4 for this year, but Q2 is going to be. I think Q2 is the most auspicious out of the last 2 earnings reports that we have had. I'm more bullish on this earnings report than I was on either of the last ones, and both of the last 2 were beats. And I predicted a beat. I basically predicted a beat. I said it was likely. We got a beat, and I'm doing the same thing for this one, but I'm even more confident. And I could be, I've said the same thing so many times, but it's true. I gotta say that I can be wrong, because I definitely can. I mean, I could be way off, but the evidence is clear. We've never had another quarter with this many sales. We never had anything like this. So to me, it's just obvious. And as I'm saying this, we're literally dumping. We're just dumping. And Nano mentioned Mike Vision. They're doing kind of the same thing, but we are underperforming in a huge way. I mean, we're underperforming again today. Guidance on conference call also matters. Yes, it would. Yeah, I kind of just, yeah. What they said, like I said, the details in the earnings report, are they going to give us actual financial guidance? They don't. I know they always say they don't want to. They don't really give us guidance, although they kind of already have. They said OPEX is going to be, what did they say, 20 to 40% next few years? They said we're going to get substantial double-digit growth this year overall, comparing this year to last year. And, but they don't give actual revenue numbers for quarters or EPS. They don't give that. So we'll see if they do that. We've seen a couple of listings, a couple of job listings. Let me go right here. We've seen a couple of job listings, if I can go to it, talking about let's see if I can find the right one. Here we go. Right, business analytics senior manager. This is a new one. And look at this bad boy right here, okay? this could be something that this could be a position that's going to help our CBO maybe, or somebody help them create reports and analysis, high-level business decisions, and sales marketing across the business, and maybe some future projections for sales and stuff like that. Maybe. We'll see. We'll see. All right, what do you think the price will go? Where do you think the price will go? Well, I'll tell you what. My prediction is this, right? And I'll say this again. I'll say this all the time. You can write this down, right? And this is what I'll say. Quarter two earnings after August 12th or 13th, August 13th. After that happens, on earnings, I guess I should say, after the next couple of days, maybe, right? Whatever it is, we're gonna hit $7. $7-8 I think is likely, but why am I saying earnings is earnings is a gamble? You should never stay in it, right? All the traders think staying in earnings is just a total gamble. Never do it, right? You know, for BNGO, I think there's a huge exception in that rule if you're a trader, and the reason is because the evidence is so damn clear. It doesn't take a genius to figure out that we already know about $1 million in confirmed sales, which is more than any other quarter in history for BNGO. The fact that we've known about so many of these, and the company has not even been telling us about any of these, almost all of these except two of them, actually one, well, okay, technically two, all of these except two are from a not third party, but like the second party. You know, BioNano is the first party from the actual client, not BioNano. BioNano doesn't give out their sales information. It doesn't give out many of their sales. They've only given out one, right? Progress in China with the WeHealth adoption, the Shanghai thing, the genetics, whatever the hell it was, right? I forgot what the name. We've seen so many of these, and it's more than any other quarter. This means that, well, if we're seeing so many of them already, it's probably likely that they got a ton in total, because we know for a fact they haven't told us about most of them. They never tell us about. There's never been a time when you already know about most of the sales before the earnings report comes in for BioNano. No. They keep most of their sales secretive. So the fact that we already know about 5 confirmed ones and then 8 other most likely sales in quarter two, that tells you that this quarter is probably going to kick ass. Especially when we consider the consensus is only 3.5 million, and you add these numbers up. And then we've also got in our accounts receivable, you got Illumina and Quest Diagnostics there. They owe us like $1.5 to $2 million. Not just them, it's some other companies as well, but they are in there. And that's as simple as it gets. All right. Force, Obi-Wan. Luke, the Force is with you. God, what am I even saying? Go up. That's the mojo, the mojo that we have to do to make it go up. What should I do? The Force. That's what I tried to do, but it's horrible. I want to sell all my shares over $6 as soon as they reach profit. Okay. If you're tired of backholding, you'll need to follow Doge of Wall Street on YouTube. Perfect chart and technical analysis dude knows his stuff. Just because he's been right twice or 3 times doesn't mean he knows his stuff. I've seen his comments. He's been right. He's been right sometimes. I've also seen him been dead. I've also seen him be dead as wrong before. So please be careful with him. But yeah, sure, he's been right on the last 2 things. So he's been right in the last 2 calls, or 1, I guess I should say. So yeah. But yeah, I would be skeptical of Dojewolf, and here's why. He doesn't know shit about the company, okay? And the reason why, I know that for sure, and I don't want to be like super salty towards another YouTuber coming in, which is totally fine. But dude, the guy, if you're going to be short-term trading it, like going all in and all out with all your trades, you just don't. I just don't. Unless you're like a legitimate bear and have a coherent bear case, which I've never heard before. You're literally letting. And you're literally running and since 1569, it's worked out well for you. But it's my opinion that you're going to get screwed and you're going to miss out a lot of money overall in the long run because the stock is so damn unpredictable once it runs. The fact is, the technicals have been. I mean, if Dojewolf is getting 100% accuracy always, great, I'll follow him as well, right? But the fact is, he's not going to. And the reason why is because no one can do it. The market's irrational, and you don't know when the shit's going to go up because the stock is so it doesn't react to news. It goes up when it underperforms high growth sometimes. It outperforms the K. The news doesn't matter. We get the Medicare conference today. What does the stock do? It goes down. It doesn't care about news. When the revenue comes in, if you're not in over the long run, you're going to miss out because if these numbers are accurate, which I think there's a very high chance they are, you're not going to be able to short-term trade and make more money in long-term hodlers. It's impossible. Statistically, statistically, the odds are astronomically against you if you're short-term trading in the long run, trying to make more than long-term hodlers. If the stocks can actually do something like this, it doesn't have to be 10,000 in 2030. It can be 7,000. This can be even if this is going to be a freaking 50% CAGR, and we're going to suffer short-term. Guess what? We're still going to the moon long-term. because the business model is that damn conducive. That's as simple as it gets. The total consumer revenue, the domino effect, the consumer revenue literally only increases every single year. And that means, by definition, essentially, for a couple different reasons, right? I can go with the rant. You're only going to get higher revenue every single year. And you're like, Brandon, this doesn't matter. Every company gets higher revenue. For BIOL, there's no risk with it, though. It's essentially guaranteed with a product like the Saphyr. You're going to get more installations, more consumer revenue, higher volume, and more innovation, and decreases in costs. And you're going to get more adoption. And global Saphyr adoption is on the way, right? It's on the way. It's as simple as it gets. And if you're short-term trading it, thinking you're going to time when the freaking Saphyr sales and when the earnings is going to be good and when the sales are going to start taking off, what I say to you is good luck. You feel free. It's totally fine. Short-term trading is absolutely fine. You made way more money than I have in the short term. Since 1569, you've done way better than I have. Okay, that's for sure. It's my thought that in the long run, I've just told you what I think is gonna happen. I could be way off. We'll see how this ages, right? But that's what I'm saying. All right. All right. People be aware, it may spontaneously come again, period, like from December 2020 to February 2021, where we have risen every day almost 10-20%. If you sell, you're a problem. I know. And that's what people don't understand. And it's so easy to forget the days where we go parabolic up every single day when we go down for a couple of months straight. It's so easy to forget that this stock will do that. And if we're right about the company, it's going to do that. And it's easy to say, hey, it's easier to short-term trade it. Stop bag holding. All right, you enjoy your high taxes because all the damn trades. If this is going to the moon long term hodlers will make more than almost all the short term traders will in the stock. That's a fact. I mean, that's how it is. That's how it's always been. The people, the Warren Buffetts of the world, the most, and I'm not trying to claim I know fucking everything. No, of course. Okay, you guys know how much money I have in my account. Okay, half you have more than I do. Okay, half you have way more shares than I do, right? But what my opinion is that Warren Buffett, all these great investors, they are not damn short-term traders. No, these guys pick companies that are winners and they go up hundreds, thousands of % in years and decades. That's how they freaking make their money. You don't make it by freaking short-term trading the downtrends. That's fine if you do it, but you're not going to be able to catch the huge uptrends when it happens, most likely. So that's just me. That's just me, man. All right. If you guys would listen to me, please do not buy until August 5. Very big money wants the stock. It is safe to buy, but the shorts will make you scared. So yes, buy as long. Hell yeah, Mark. Hell yeah, Mark. Real Rivers Mark. He is the 1 million shareholder owner of BNGO. Hell yeah, man. Do you have any info on yearly sales of carrot typing fish systems? Could give an idea of future Saphyr sales. No, I don't, and I've wanted to get those for so long. One thing I really want to do. Bubba says you don't make millions in a blink. It takes years and strategies. I know, exactly. It's funny to see all the short-term traders, but the short-term traders are great. I know a ton of short-term traders make a ton of money. They've made way more money than the long-term hodlers have over the last 3 months, right? We have lost money over the last since 1569. A lot of them have made money because they sold out before, they bought in low, and they keep doing the cycle. But at the fact is long-term. Okay, you know what I think. You know what I think, but I could be way off, right? We'll see how this damn channel ages. You can come back a year from now, and if we're still trading the 5s and 6s, you'll be like, Brandon, you're an idiot, right? You could do that, and that's why. And that's one thing about the channel that I like, because I'm putting it all out there. I've thought about it for a couple weeks. Well, I thought, okay, my due diligence has been for damn months, but before I went all in BNGO and decided, all right, this channel is going to be BNGO only, essentially. I thought about it for a couple weeks, is this worth the risk? And it was right before we hit the bottom here, went all in. And that's why I'm actually in the green today. Or I guess technically I'm like even today. I'm barely green. My cost average is like right on the price right now. But that it's with a company like this, I think it's worth it. That's my opinion though. We'll see how the channel ages. It's gonna be interesting. It's gonna be interesting to see how the channel ages. 80% of the time you sell when up, you lose more long run. Yep. And just look at the markets. The markets go up long term. I mean, if you look at the market in a 10-year outlook, it's almost impossible to be down if you hold for 10 years or even 5 years. It's almost impossible to be down if you buy a decent amount of stocks or even the market fund or whatever the hell it is. For BNGO, it's a little bit differently with us because I'm just doing one company, right? I'm literally 100% of BNGO. A little bit different, but if the revenue projections are going to be, if this is going to be accurate, we're going to outperform the market in a huge way by 2030. I mean, a huge way. We're going to be up thousands of %. That's as simple as it gets. Now, I don't want to get your hopes up or anything, but that's 9 years away. That's 8.5 years away. So, make your own decision and know that these numbers are not necessarily guaranteed to happen. But if they are at all accurate, right? If these are at all accurate, we're going to be making billions in profit in less than 9 years. Okay, think about that. We're not profitable right now. Look at how quickly these numbers compound. And I know you might be thinking, if there's anyone new here that hasn't seen this before, these are not random numbers. These numbers have been scrutinized by so many people, and this is actually the 2.0, the DCF 2.0 by Ragnaros. Probably the best DCF I've seen for BNGO. And I gave him several critiques. I told the reason why he actually has this in right in here, the reason why he actually has this is because I told him about it, and then I also told him about a couple other things that I'm probably forgetting right now. But yeah, I gave him some critiques. He took them into consideration. He changed what he felt like was necessary, and then what you get is the result. This is the result. 2024 profitability. He's not accounting for nano nozzle. Remember that nano nozzle comes out, it's fucking over. The short-term traders. Oh, I would love to see the short-term traders if nano nozzle came out any of these years in the next 10 years. I would love to see their face just when nano nozzle comes 100%, and then they're just, oh my god, the long-term holders are right. I can't wait for that day if it happens. We don't know if nano nozzle is going to come out for sure. But I mean, this, and think about that. Nano nozzle is not even considered in this. Not considered at all. $15 price target is still feasible. It's funny how I've got that question 2 times today, and both when we're going down. But is that still feasible? I think it is. That's my opinion. I think it absolutely is. The fact is, it's actually got more likely with recent news in the last few weeks. Yes, it's got more likely. Not because the stock price has gone down, but because the fundamental value of the company is only exponentially went higher. And that is, yes, I would say exponentially higher, yes. Just look at the CEO presentation. We're not getting any offerings. CLIA lab confirmed. Saphyr 2.0 clear timeline and proof that every 2021 milestone is on schedule, including the Core 2 LDT accreditation. And then we've also got today, or yesterday, I should say, this weekend, we got this great news right here, as if that wasn't enough, right? We're getting freaking Medicare covering BNGO. That's as simple as it gets. It's beautiful. It's absolutely beautiful. What does the price do? It goes down. People ask me if we're still going to $15 end of year. If I think it is, yes, I think we are. $10, $15, $20, all of these are price targets that are still in the range of possibilities. Absolutely. 100% I believe that. Brandon, my dump did not work. I know. Maybe I just need to run out again. I don't know. What the hell's going on with microvision, by the way? Man, this thing's been dumping. This thing was up 2%. Anyways, let's look at the freaking markets here. UVXY is still up a little bit. Russell's up. NASDAQ is flat. So really boring day in the markets. Yeah, it looks like a very boring day. Besides Bitcoin. Bitcoin's the only thing that's moving. Right? Mora, oh my God. What the heck? I've never understood why RIOT goes up higher than Mora does. Mora is a better company. I haven't kept up with it in a while, though, right? This could be some new news that I don't know about, but Mora is going to have more miners. They have more clean mining. Why is this thing valued lower than RIOT? Somebody tell me why that's true. I don't know. All right. Hey, Brandon, just for the question purposes only, I will add $1,000 on my Robinhood. Should I buy more BNGO totaling 180 shares? That's up to you, my friend. But if you believe in these numbers, if you think the Saphyr is going to get 10,000 units installed, if you think the Saphyr is better than every other method in the world at greater than 500 base pairs, which is what we've seen proven by literally, I mean, I kid you not, okay, literally hundreds of papers, almost thousands. Believe it or not, if you go to the web, I can show you right now. You probably think I'm making this stuff. I don't make this shit up, man. Sometimes I forget stuff. I stutter all the time. You guys know, but I don't make stuff up on purpose. All right, if we go, oh god, let's see if I can find it now. Okay, if we go to, there we go. God, I almost blanked out, forgot where it was at. Okay, publications, boom. All right, you literally got 40 pages of like 10 to 15 publications here on optical genome mapping. Okay, let's just go to the 40th page. There's literally hundreds of these things, man. Improvement of the, okay, I don't even understand this stuff. I don't even understand what some of this stuff means, man. Dude, I'm telling you, and look at the year of this stuff. This is proved. The Saphyr is proved to be in and everything else in the world and greater than 500 base pairs. That's as simple as it gets. So if you believe that, if you believe all these PhDs and doctors and everything, if you've done your research, get as many shares as you can on the way down. You do what you gotta do. You make your own decision. But for me, that's what I've done, and I think I'm gonna be rewarded in the long term for it. I think I'm gonna be rewarded this end of year by a lot. Okay, that's my thought. But we'll see. We'll see who's right, me or the Bears so far on the earnings. On the earnings, I want everybody to be on the earnings stream because it's gonna be freaking. I'm gonna be nervous as hell. I'm gonna be excited. It's gonna be a fun time. I want you guys to go on the Q2 earnings is gonna be a good freaking time, man. It's gonna be a good time. Brandon, Q2 earnings live stream from your toilet. Oh man, yes, we should. It would make we would go up freaking 100%, man. Oh my god. Oh, people who are just getting in now are so confused. Only 2,000 shares of BNGO with average price $9. Sad face. Don't be sad. That's better. Hey, people, 10 years from now, my friend, you will have the best story to tell. That's my opinion. We'll see how it ages. You have to determine whether you think that's what's going to happen. But I think we're on the way to pick you up. It's just a matter of time. That's why I always have the thumbnail. We will moon. It's only a matter of time. I believe that. I think it's only a matter of time because the Saphyr, if you have a product, it comes down to this. It's the same old talking point. We're going to end the stream here in a second, by the way. But Saphyr is better than everything else in the world at what it does. We've only got 100 Saphyrs installed right now with thousands of cytogenetic labs. Why haven't we got more sales? We already know it's the best product for sure. And I can go over the evidence if you're like, Brandon, maybe it's because it's not actually the best product and it sucks ass. Carrot time is better. Okay, that's not true. I've gone over the evidence. I think it's two things: lack of academic praise, resistance to change, and also the third thing, which is lack of awareness of BNGO. Those three things we're going to start to break over and overcome those obstacles, and then you're going to see the CAGR just explode, and you're going to see the revenue explode, and the nanoscale comes out, we're fucking profitable next year. Simple as it gets. You're going to wish you bought in now. If these things happen, of course, I don't know if it's going to happen, but it's a no-brainer. I don't know. Okay, make your own opinion. I could be way off, but there's a reason why this company is 100% of the portfolio. There's a reason why I don't get scared, and I don't get nervous, or I don't get perturbed, right? That's a good word, perturbed. I don't really get perturbed when we're down at 550. I get mad and stressed out and pissed off because of the damn comments and the YouTube channel, not because of the price, right? You guys, even on a red day, I'm not that pissed off. I'm only pissed off if the damn comments and the sentiment is just like all of a sudden, Brandon, I hate the company, we're going to zero because high growth is down on the day, right? That's what pisses me off. That's why I get mad. Anyways, all right, let's get out of here. Last minute questions, let's get out of here. All right, last minute questions, then we'll get out of here, my friends. All right. BNGO goes to 100. I'll tell my kids you're Jordan Belfort. Finally down to 8 and change. You're good, just hodl. My average was like 1180. Hell yeah. I bought 13, 10, 6, and then 1,000 shares at 7.3. So average price was around $9. Nice. Rams prediction next year. I don't follow the Rams anymore. I did follow them a lot. I did follow them very closely for years, but Rams prediction can't get any worse, right? We already were the worst with golf. Right now we're out. Now we don't have them anymore. I don't even follow this shit anymore. But we would be better if I was the QB. I would be better QB than all the Rams quarterbacks. Not really, but I would be better than golf probably. All right. 2030 base case price. Base case price 2030. That's a good question. I think it would be. I don't know if it would be. I think it would be $200 to $300. That would be your base case. Maybe 500. I don't know. It's hard to say. It's impossible to do that damn math because I'm just not smart enough. We're losing money right now, and then we would be making $1 billion. I don't know how to do that freaking math and convert that to stop price. I have no idea. So somebody do that math for me. I have no idea, but all right. Stafford's a beast if Rams stay healthy, but no depth. Super Bowl? What if Rams stay healthy? Super Bowl, but no depth? Really? Are you sure about that? Can I get a chance to buy BNGO at $4 again? That would lower my average price. You may. You know, if the markets do really bad, you may get a chance, but I would still say it's very unlikely. I would say so. The only chance you have for BNGO at $4, in my opinion, is short term, right? The markets would have to freaking get wrecked in this week and next week. And August 3rd, we literally have, what do we have? 20 days? 18, 19 days till earnings. After that happens, if earnings is the base case or bull case, you're never going to see $5 or $4 again, in my opinion. That's what I'm thinking. I could be, you guys know, okay, please make your own decisions about earnings. Don't just blindly be bullish on earnings because Auspicious likes earnings, Auspicious thinks it's going to be good. Please understand that there are some possibilities of these numbers being wrong, but I still hold my prediction the same, which is we're probably going to beat revenue. All right. 1 billion in earnings should mean at least a 30 billion market cap, as it will still be a growing company, or at least should be. 30 billion market cap. Right now we're less than 2. I can't do that math. What would the share price be? I can't do that math. Best defense in the league plus Stafford. I'm a Bears fan. I've seen Stafford play a lot. Stafford is super underrated. Golf is so bad. Golf was good 1 year. Golf was really good 1 year, man. You guys should have seen him. He was freaking awesome 1 year. They lost their on the field numbers. Right, I was thinking about 200, yeah. Brandon, are you going to return and stream the close? Hell yes, I am. Hell yes, I am. I'm going to be streaming the close. Guitar solo? I don't think we can do a guitar solo because we're red right now, so we can't. I always like playing guitar on the stream, though. But yeah, it's red right now, so I don't really think we can. No, that would be betraying the rule that we set, which is we're going to play guitar when it's green. We're fucking red. Can the Wall Street Bets group help us push the price up? Yes, they can. Please go post on Wall Street Bets if you want. Yeah, it's only a net positive. Don't shill, though. Don't shill. You have to be candid. You have to be very open, very high quality, high effort post if you're going to do Wall Street Bets. Only do it if you're only do a Wall Street Bet post if you're actually an OG and you know what's going on. All right, that would translate to around $100.10 or 110 a share. Mr. Baltus, looking back, do you wish you had bought Mara last week? Well, yes, of course I do, but there was no way to know that the freaking Amazon thing or whatever it was gonna happen. And this is mostly just speculation, right? That Bitcoin's up, right? It's not confirmed that Amazon is doing it yet or whatever. I don't know. I'm just going off a rumor of what I heard in the chat. I haven't actually checked the news. But yeah, I do. Absolutely, I do. Look at AMC go. Up back in the 40s again. Was golf good or the head coach making him look good, Sean McVay? No, I'm telling you, he had a lot of good throws. He had perfect throws 1 year, man. He had so many good games. He was underrated. Golf was underrated for 1 year, man. McVay was pretty good, but I'm telling you, golf had so many damn near impossible throws he made consistently 1 year. Almost the entire year. That was the year. I think that was the year that we went to the Super Bowl. Yeah, that was. Well, was it? Was it that year? I think it was. I don't know. I don't even remember. All right, I'm out of here, folks. All right, Robert, thank you so much. Let's get out of here. Any last minute questions? How do you know my last name? I barely ever say my last name. My last name is Baltus. Yeah, I guess it's in the description of my email, but yeah, that is my last name. Man, I've been watching your live streams for almost 3 months every morning before work, hoping you're my retirement plan. LMAO. Oh man, that's awesome. But I'm also scared to have that much like pressure on me. But I knew the pressure before we started. I knew it, and here I'm still here. But yeah, that is funny. Golf isn't bad. His line is trash. Yeah, I know. That's he did do bad though. He made a lot of fucking awful throws, but it's really hard. Anyways, all right. Let's get out of here. Can't shred in the red. That's rule number 1. All right, thank y'all so much. And this is a perfect time to end it because the stream's Wi-Fi is fucking up. So thank y'all so much, man. Here's the portfolio. Getting wrecked. We're back in the red. We're back in the red again with BNGO position. With that being said, thank y'all so much. It's not financial advice. Why is this still up? Why? I don't understand how Ethernet could be so unreliable. It's like literally the most reliable thing there is. Thank y'all so much. It's not financial advice. I'll see y'all in the next one.